Here's what affordability really does. It creates options. Instead of just surviving your mortgage, you can build savings, invest, travel, pay down debt, or simply reduce stress in high-cost markets. People often feel trapped by their payment. In Wichita Falls, many homeowners still have margin, and margin creates stability. So when people ask, is there anywhere left in Texas that is still affordable? Wichita Falls belongs in that conversation. About 44% below the Texas median, about 54% below the national median, short commutes, lower overall price levels, national recognition for livability. That's not hype, that's measurable. Is Wichita Falls the most affordable housing market in Texas right now? When the median home price in America is over $400,000 and Texas is pushing well over $300,000, as of this recording, Wichita Falls is sitting around $200,000. That's not a small difference. That's a completely different level of affordability. Today, we're breaking down the real numbers, housing, cost of living, gas, commute times, and why Wichita Falls is getting national recognition for affordability. Let's get into it. The Wichita Falls median home price as of this recording is $200,000. The median home price in Texas is about $335,000, and the U.S. median is about $405,000. Here's what that means. Wichita Falls is about 44% more affordable than the Texas median. Wichita Falls is about 54% more affordable than the U.S. median. Let that sink in for a minute. In many parts of Texas, $200,000 doesn't buy much more than a small condo or a fixer-upper that needs little TLC. And we all know what that means when you read that in the remarks, right? Here, that can buy a solid 3 or 4 bedroom home in a safe, established neighborhood with a nice backyard. And that changes everything for first-time homebuyers, military families, PCSing to shepherd, investors, retirees, and families who simply don't want their mortgage consuming their future. Affordability isn't about cheap. It's about financial breathing room. Housing is the biggest expense, but it's not the only one. According to the Federal Regional Price Parity data, the overall cost level in Wichita Falls runs about 11% below the national average. That includes goods and services people actually buy, not just homes. That means groceries, services, everyday expenses. When people say, your money stretches further here, it's not just a feeling, it's backed by data. That's one of the reasons Wichita Falls was recently named Best City to Retire in Texas, with affordability making up nearly half of the ranking of this score. But this isn't just a retirement story, it's an every family story. Also, commute time is a cost. The average one-way commute nationally is about 27 minutes. In Texas, overall, it remains about the same. In Wichita Falls, 14 minutes. Most people say you can get anywhere in town in 20 minutes or less. What does that mean? Less gas burned, less time stuck in traffic, less stress, more family time, more productivity. That's affordability in a way that you don't see on Zillow. Now, gas prices fluctuate, but consistently, Wichita Falls tends to run below the national averages. Wichita Falls' average is roughly 17% savings at the pump versus the national average. Now, combine that with a shorter drive time, and you're not just saving per gallon, you're saving miles driven, and that is real monthly margin. Also, Texas utility rates, on average, run below the national average, and Wichita Falls utility costs tend to remain competitive compared to major metro markets like Dallas, Austin, or Houston. Now, every household is different, but when you combine lower purchase price for housing, lower overall cost levels, shorter commutes, competitive utilities, and lower gas prices, you start to see the bigger picture is not just one category, it's the stack. And here's what affordability really does. It creates options. Instead of just surviving your mortgage, you can build savings, invest, travel, pay down debt, or simply reduce stress in high-cost markets. People often feel trapped by their payment. In Wichita Falls, many homeowners still have margin, and margin creates stability. So when people ask, is there anywhere left in Texas that is still affordable? Wichita Falls belongs in that conversation. About 44% below the Texas median, about 54% below the national median. Short commutes, lower overall price levels, national recognition for livability, that's not hype, that's measurable. If you're considering moving to Wichita Falls, PCSing here, investing here, or just want to understand what your buying power looks like in this market, please reach out to me. I'll give you real numbers and the real strategy. If you found this helpful, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment on what you would like us to break down next. Would you like to hear about schools or specific neighborhoods, investment opportunities, or new construction? Please let me know. This is Tim Lockhart with the Falls Home Front, where Wichita Falls leads in North Texas real estate, business, and life. And I'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you tuning in. Want more insider tips on buying, selling, and investing in Wichita Falls and North Texas? Subscribe now and keep watching. Your next move starts here.